Think, Sip, Write.
You just got me going like this.
We're a hot mess tonight.
Seriously. I think we're excited.
We are. We're frazzled. We just did our last episode. We that just came out a couple days ago.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, here we are, doing another one. So what are we doing?
I am so excited for this event.
Oh, I am too.
So, I don't know if any of you guys have ever heard of Dinner en Blanc.
Or as the French say, Le Dîner en Blanc de Paris.
Right.
Right?
Exactly.
Did
Are
I
you
do that
like
right?
Pepe Le Pew?
Well, no, but I did have a funny little thing here.
What?
When I was in college, I was Lumiere for the choir, and I had a solo.
Oh, when you
for,
had to do that, right?
Yeah. I had to do the intro for Beauty and the Beast for the dinner scene.
And that you actually sound pretty good when you do that. But anyway, a lot of people have asked me, because we've always talked about, well, what is it? What is the purpose of it? And like, how did it all start? So it started about almost 30 years ago. Mm-hmm. Look at me, I'm the one giving the history.
I know,
this time around.
Because you took over their Instagram page for a couple days.
For a day. It was just 24 hours.
For a day.
Yeah.
Right, it was a day.
And I gave like some tips on what to pack for picnic and stuff like that. It's become one of my favorite events in Philadelphia. It really has.
And you've been going for how many years have you been going for?
This is actually going to be my third year going.
Okay.
But it's actually Philadelphia's, I think it's 6 years. We're going on 6 years now that they've been doing Dinner en Blanc. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Wow, that's good. Now, tomorrow we're going to learn the alphabet.
No, but I mean, it's such an amazing event that you feel like it comes so quickly, you know?
Yeah, and last year was my first year going, and I had an absolute blast. Mm-hmm. I mean, it took a little bit during dinner. It was kind of tame, and, I mean, it's for the cost of a concert, really.
Right.
You're going, and you got to bring your own stuff, and we'll get into that, but it's a lot of fun.
It's
and
the
you
experience.
Meet so many good people.
It's the experience, really. I mean, it's well worth the experience, I think.
Yeah.
So anyway, like I was saying, it's been nearly 30 years. Mm-hmm. So it's Francois. What's his last name again? You say it correctly.
Pasquier?
Pasquier.
I don't know. I don't speak French.
But anyway, so it was a really cool concept, how he started this. So he had a couple friends get together, and he said, let's meet at an outdoor location in Paris. Mm-hmm. Just wear white so we can find each other at the park. I will let you know 10 minutes prior to where we will meet. So the anticipation built, and that's how it started with that. But how it started to build more and more is he was saying every year friends would invite friends and friends would invite friends, and then it became this trend, and it grew organically.
And now it's in over
massive.
70 cities around the world.
Yes.
I think last year there was over 120,000 people involved all around the world.
Yeah.
And what was the count here in Philadelphia?
For last year we had 5,000 people attend.
And do you know what the count is this year?
5,200.
Okay, so it even got bigger.
Yeah. So I mean, it's a process of getting the tickets and stuff like that. It's in phases, obviously.
Yeah, there's like a waiting list and everything. But if you are picked for it, it's so worth it.
So it's a phase process. So phase 1 would basically be if you attended the year before, you're on phase 1. Mm-hmm. So you're basically, I guess, when that $8 membership thing, I think that's what it goes towards. So next year you'll automatically be on phase 1.
Okay.
So then you automatically get that email saying, okay, tickets will go on sale, blah, 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 and you go and you get that. Second phase is register to friends who are on phase 1. I know it's complicated, but if you look it up, you'll totally get it.
Yeah.
You kind of get the gist of that. And then phase 3 is a lottery software, since you put your name on that waiting list of over 41,000 people waiting on the list to be chosen.
41 in each city?
I don't know. I don't know if it's each city, but I know I think in like 2015 it was 41,200 and some people here in Philadelphia, if I'm not mistaken.
Wow.
That they were on a waiting list. So a software picks them out. It's not chosen by, it's just people that are randomly selected. And they get an email. They have 36 hours to put that code in, and I guess that's how they get their tickets.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's pretty cool, you know.
So
it's a waiting game. I would be sitting on the edge of my seat.
I mean,
you know?
there's lots of cool events in Philadelphia alone. I mean, just food related events, but events in general. And I'm sure in whatever city you're in, there's plenty of events you might not even know about. I had never even heard about this until Roberta started going.
Yeah.
And it's kind of cool how it's set up. So you show up at this secret location, right? Now you never know where it's going to be. Like
okay, so we have like 5,200 people this year. So there's going to be a group leader for, I'm assuming, a couple hundred people.
Yeah.
That they're going to meet in this location. So you'll have somebody holding this like little stick with like a number, and that's going to be your group throughout. So yeah, exactly like you were saying.
By the way, the burn on your arm sticks out like a sore thumb. It looks like, I mean,
burnt in the oven.
She thinks she can fight an oven or something. But so yeah, they go to these locations, and then what is it? 15 minutes prior to the event, you get like a text message or something.
Well, that's for media. For media. For these people, it's the anticipation the whole day, pretty much.
Oh, right. Media knows before,
right?
But not much before. Media doesn't even know about it. I mean, there's very few people.
Right.
It's like top secret.
It is, and I actually give these people credit to keep their mouth shut for that long. I mean, that's insane to like know that and not want to like, hey, did you hear? Like, that's amazing. I mean, I guess if somebody had to give me like, you know, a certain thing that they had to keep for like a year's secret, I think I would if it's something so important.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Know?
If it's important,
because you're going to ruin the experience.
That's your contract. You've kept things secret for months.
Right.
You know,
right.
Just
right. So you meet throughout like the city, the different locations. So people, when you start arriving to that location, you'll see people coming from all different
directions. So the different meeting
everybody's wearing white.
locations
It's amazing.
Are all around this central point, and everybody pretty much just converges at once on this. So if you're driving and you see it,
we have so many people,
like,
right?
Everywhere. Yeah.
So many people were walking by. They're like, what's going on over there? What is that?
Yeah.
You know? So it is cool. And a lot of people are like, where do I find out about this? Like, how do I, you know, and I always tell them to go to the Dinner on Blanc, like, website.
Yeah, it's dinneronblanc.com. I think I'll put
and
it
you
up.
put, like, the city that you're in, and you can see, like, when it's held.
Now,
It's usually held, I think, throughout the summers throughout the country.
Yeah, I think phase 2 and 3 are closed this year. But I think phase 1's still open. So I don't know if you're still interested in going.
Well, it depends on what city you're in.
Yeah,
I don't know.
If you
in
can't
Philadelphia,
make
it's completely sold out and completely shut.
If
like,
you
we're
can't
done.
make it this current year, then you should try to go out next year. I mean, it's worth sacrificing a ticket for a concert and actually going to
They
this.
sell it in pairs, obviously, because you're going to set up a table for two. You know, and that's where we get into. Well, what do you pack? Like, what do you do? Yes, you bring everything from your chairs to your table to your decor. I mean, you can go out all elegant, you know, or you can have a basic, like, romantic candlelit dinner,
and
you know?
Roberta, when she took over their Instagram page, did a post on her website. So go to homemadedelish.com, and she's got, like, a couple,
Ideas.
2 appetizers and a main course. And did you do a dessert?
I did a dessert that was the baked flour, the rose.
Oh, right, yeah.
Right. So, I mean, obviously a peanut butter and jelly sandwich will not cut it.
Well,
in an elegant dinner like that.
Yeah.
But it's just so much fun because you're getting to know people.
Yeah.
You know, the dinner, you're sitting
Just do
there.
a cheese board or something like that
Yeah.
if you want, you know?
Right. But it's fun at the end of the night when the DJ comes out and everybody just starts dancing.
So you get there when you arrive at the actual location. Now, last year it was at the Art Museum. So, yeah, where Rocky ran up the steps.
Oh, it's so cool.
And we were dancing on the steps and everything. But before it gets to that point, when everybody gets there, they immediately set up their tables.
Yes.
And
so you just see people throughout, like, just setting up tables.
Yeah,
it's
and then they set the food up, and then to signify dinner, everybody all at once kind of raises their napkins in the air,
their white napkins and
twirls them around, and then it starts, and everybody begins to eat. And I guess that goes on for about an hour, maybe an hour and a half, and then.
And they have like music, like some French music playing.
They have nice
the bands
classical,
playing,
you know,
standards.
Yeah, and then they give everybody sparklers.
Oh
So
my gosh.
at the end of dinner, it's night. It's dark now. And everybody lights a sparkler, and it is a breathtaking sight. I go to the website.
That
because
is
they have,
actually
they have some
like
video,
that
I
gives
think.
me goosebumps every single time. I get like teary eyed seeing that because it's like, especially now because the world we live in is so crazy. But to see people united and together,
Yeah,
like
it's
just
a break from what you see every day,
Yes.
and it's so fun. And the I think I'll do a slideshow at the end of this.
You
It's
should.
Just some,
You should.
Just some gallery pictures.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of fun, and then when everybody
It's
lights
not
the
really
sparklers,
a commercial. I think to me, I want to share my experience with you guys, and I think that's the way you are as well.
Yeah, and I kind of
I
want to
want
know.
you guys to live through what we experienced in a way, but I want you guys to be able to get the full feed on it. Like a lot of people are against it, and that's your opinion, and that's perfectly fine. Everybody is entitled to their opinion.
Well, I think that people, I can understand some of the frustration. I guess if you're in the area where it's happening, I can understand that some people might be upset that they can't. It's hard to navigate it with that many people clustered in one spot, but it's only for a couple hours.
And the next day, they take immediate care of that. Like, that is one of the fastest cleaning.
So that is one of the things for going, okay? So you have to go, and when you're done, when the whole night's over, they have a cleanup time. Everybody brings their own trash bags.
Yeah.
Everybody has to take their own trash out, and that's just how it is. And I'll tell you what,
throughout the years,
it was clean.
Yeah.
I mean, for 5,000 people last year, it was clean when it was over.
Yeah.
There might have been a thing here or there that was laying around, but it really is not bad.
No.
So yeah, it's just a lot of fun, and I kind of want to know what other things are going on in other cities.
Or if anybody has experienced a dinner on Blanc in their city.
Yeah, this is Dinner on Blanc in Philadelphia. I want to know what it's like.
So
in other
throughout
cities.
Philadelphia, the first year in 2012, we had at the Logan Square, we only had 1,200 people. 2013, JFK Bridge, we had 2,500 people. 2014, Avenue of the Arts, 3,500 people. 2015, Navy Yard, 4,500 people. 2016, Art Museum, 5,000 people, and then this year, 200.
we don't know the location. I have a couple good guesses.
I know you do. I don't know. I think it might be like Penn's Landing, maybe.
I think, and when I say I have no clue, I really mean I have no clue. But the only reason I'm prefacing with that is because.
But we thought it was going to be this last year too.
I know, but I've got this really. I just have this feeling. I hope I'm right.
I got this feeling.
I hope I'm right. But Ben Franklin Bridge.
I don't know, man.
I don't know. We'll let you know. I mean, but I just think that would be such a cool.
Actually, follow
spot.
us August 17th on our Instagram.
Oh yeah.
At Rick
There you
Pepito at Homemade Delish, and we'll be posting video,
Live
photos.
feeds, everything.
So check that out, and you'll be able to see the whole experience.
Got a couple people we're meeting up with there. It'll be fun. Now, so one thing, it's interesting. You'll notice if you ever go to one of these or in the pictures, the men sit on one side of the table and the women sit on the other side. And that is because
never even noticed that.
People asked about
what?
That. So that's because it's in French court custom. It was customary for men to sit on one side and women to sit on the other.
Huh.
So they.
I had no idea about that.
It's not so much now. It's not a modern thing. It's
No, but now I'm going to look for that.
But they do.
And this is another thing that I wanted to mention. This event is not. Obviously, it's bringing people together and stuff like that. But people celebrate occasions.
Oh yeah, there were people that got engaged and
announcing pregnancies. I saw in some other countries. It's just such a good thing to like do something different if you're planning on.
We met so many people last year.
Yeah.
That it was just fun.
Yeah.
And once the dancing starts.
Oh yeah. Then you're like, that's it.
And the wine's flowing through everybody's veins. It's just.
Now, one of the things that they do not, you can bring wine, red or white. You cannot bring liquor or beer. And you can bring champagne, obviously. Which I think is great because that's very sophisticated. It's an elegant dinner.
Right.
So.
Right. You wouldn't expect to see beer at an elegant dinner. Although I am dying for a beer. Yeah. you wouldn't. It's just
Yeah.
the way it goes.
Right.
Um,
So you'll put some information up.
I'll put some information
Okay.
up. I'd like to hear what everybody else has gone to in their cities, and maybe we'll do a recap or something. But like Roberta said, check us out on our social media, and we'll keep us updated.
Yeah, for sure.
And
Look at that. We're both wearing white.
well, I planned it
You did.
because I wanted to be classy, and then you looked at me and went, "Oh my God, you're wearing white. Now I'm gonna look like a turd."
I had to. Oh,
So I
I had to change. I was like, I can't do this video
You
about
can't
dinner on
do a
Blanc
thing
and-
about dinner on
Right,
Blanc and
exactly.
not be wearing white.
Yeah.
So
Oh, and another tip, real quick: flat shoes, girls. Flat shoes.
yeah,
Just
and,
saying. I wore heels last year. No,
and it can't be off white either. It has,
to be white. Like
So
white.
if you have like sweat stains under your armpits, guys, or something like that, it's
Ew.
just not gonna cut it.
Oh my goodness.
So-
But anyway, we'll. I guess if you guys join us on August 17th, we'll probably do a live feed as well.
Wow, you said that like 3 times.
know, I'm excited.
I know.
I can't
Well,
help
that's so exciting. You should have looked up how to say cheers in French.
Oh, I don't know. Well, cheers to that.
Or as the French would say,
A
"A
votre
votre santé."
santé.
I think we did it right.